Hey everyone, it's Norm from Tessin, and we are back here in studio with Schubert Tam of Exo-6. Schubert, welcome back.
Hi.
Schubert here has brought some of his Star Trek figures that Exo-6 is showing off right now at Mission Chicago, the big Star Trek convention happening this weekend, and something that people have never seen before in the world of Star Trek. 6-scale figures are these original series, motion picture figures. Let's talk about Kirk and Spock, and you're also your Mirror Universe characters.
Oh, yes. This is beautiful. And no one ever seen this, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, especially this Kirk. I think you have some close-up.
Yeah,
I'm very happy with this guy. Okay.
So what you're showing here, because you're telling me you're going to bring some prototypes and you're going to bring some production pieces. This is representative of a production piece, is that correct?
Yes, this is actually, our production will be better than this one.
Really? That blew my mind.
Yeah.
I mean, the likeness, we have a previous video that you guys should check out talking about the whole development process. You working with your 3D modelers, trying to capture a look of an era. This is a Kirk of, it's not during the show, it's during the movie era Kirk.
Yes.
And from your perspective as a big Star Trek fan, what are you trying to capture with this Kirk?
5-year mission, they finished, right? They all left. Everybody went out to their own way. Kirk continued in Starfleet. Spock pursued his logic, right? And then McCoy went partying.
Yeah.
Okay. So in order for me to connect my future release, Wrath of Khan, and TOS, I need this movie. The reason is I want to have a couple the figures to represent when the time when they back on Enterprise after 5 years. Okay,
right.
that's the first time they came back, and after all this year. Okay, Kirk showed up in this uniform.
Admiral Kirk.
Yep. Spock showed up in this uniform. I mean, in this outfit, and then I will do a McCoy in sometime in the future, probably in that of hippie. Okay, hippie outlook, and then it kind of bridge the Wrath of Khan release and our whole future TOS release.
That's fascinating. When you think of fans thinking of the movie Kirk era, you of course think of the red uniforms from Wrath of Khan and then going forward. But even from the motion picture, which had a very distinct costume design and look, this is not what I would think of as the Kirk in that commanding the ship. Back to Captain Kirk. This is Admiral Kirk.
Yeah, Admiral Kirk. Because I look at because we will have a Wrath of Khan series already.
Yeah.
TMP outfit is not as attractive. That's why I said, so that's why I thought, okay, let's put this uniquely, okay? Individual. They're not in the same uniforms. They're not in the same outfit, okay? They came back from different background.
It really is capturing a moment in that story.
Moment, okay, when they return to Enterprise.
Yeah.
Okay? Yeah. The 3 friends coming back together on Enterprise.
And it really also, when you're talking about having McCoy and where he's going to be from, the 3 friends coming back all from different places.
Yes, all
right,
from
like you said.
Even Enterprise herself, right?
Yeah.
Did a refit, right? They did a visual fit on her.
Yes,
right.
Of course.
Everything changed.
Yeah. Now let's talk about the making of this figure, because it is so classic to that look with the cut and sew, like from the beginning, from head to toe. Right. You have a likeness that we talked about of capturing that expression, that look, little smirk on Kirk's face, right? He's happy to be back on the bridge. But then the uniform here, this fabric, this cut. Talk about the colors and talk about the detailing.
Okay. The color, everybody will say it's great. Okay. A lot arguments about this. But I did a lot of research. It is Loden green. Okay. It is not gray. Gray is because of the surrounding in the when they filmed the movie. Okay, change the color. One can look at that section when Kirk came out from the photograph, when he walked over in the hall to the escalator. You can actually see his uniform change the color.
Right.
During that segment. I mean, it's only about 30 seconds or 40 seconds. You can see it change from green to gray.
Fascinating.
Probably it's the way they filmed the movie.
Yeah.
So I want to be accurate, so I used the Loden green. Okay. And this fabric is I took a long time to look for this fabric because Kirk uniform was very smooth and straight, okay, very relaxing, okay. So we have to find really fine fabric for it. We cannot use first contact fabric and dye that color. We just can't do it. We have to find very thin one. Okay,
So you're saying even the fabric here, which has these lines, it's different than.
it's different. Thickness, you will see, it's different.
What's
Those are available black fabric. Okay. Even though the thread looks the same, those are thicker because we need a thicker fabric for the jacket. This we need thinner one. Even the thread, it looks the same. It's a thinner material, and this is bought raw. What I mean by raw, has no color, white, as it is. Okay, and then we dye it according to the color that we want. This is what happened to Kirk. Wow. Okay, but the color is wrong. Okay, you can see it. Okay, but the color is wrong.
Wait. So you're saying this prototype here, this unit here, is different than your final color. And I look at these two colors because this is a Pantone fabric swatch.
Yes,
we talk about you're using not just paints, plastic swatches. This is on actual fabric. Use the loading greens for cosplayers making this costume.
Yes.
Can I say it's the 18-0422 TCX load-in green color if you're going to make this costume. That's different than what's on here?
Yes, different.
To my eye, it looks the same.
Yeah, it's different. You bring it outside, you see it different, totally different. I mean, I was surprised. How come it looks the same? I thought I can bring the swatches and show you the difference. And I can't see the difference now.
Wow, so it really is the conditions in
correct.
which you're filming it or you're manufacturing it. That's what you're going for. And based on your research, this is the
correct.
one.
Most of my figures, the uniform, you can use it as a swatch. Okay, you can bring my figure to a fabric store to look for that color.
I mean,
you can use that as a reference.
I think it's a great resource for cosplayers out there because it's a full 360 as well. You've done the research.
Yes.
Now going from Kirk to Spock, it's very interesting. Not a uniform. Talk about the making of his robe here.
Okay, this robe, as everybody knows, is not a uniform. It's only one item. I think they make two. Okay, there's only two available. I don't not even sure if there's two. Maybe there's only one. They just modify it. Okay, and that has been bought by someone.
It's in a private collection somewhere.
It must be. Okay, so we can't find any reference picture except a few that everybody can search on Google. Okay, and that picture can't tell much. Okay, everything is covered. Okay, so I did research on this robe for many years, and then I still couldn't find. I mean, a representable sample, okay? But so the only way I can do is to go through the video caps, and then I asked a lot of people to help me to take out this black color, take out this green color, so I can see the actual color.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I find out this whole thing. I mean, this rope is actually in layers. At first, I thought it was pattern. You know, all this line, black lines. I thought it was a pattern, but it's not. Those are layers. It's like different layers.
Interesting.
Okay?
Stacked on top.
It's like actually the design is from those credential from a doctorate degree or something like that. That's the
it's
thing
a gown. Okay.
This is
like
what it's
graduation
supposed
gown.
to be there. Okay, it has an inner skirt and then a cover. I mean, that's the fun part. And then it put on. It was never a single piece. Okay, I didn't know this until probably 2 years ago. Okay,
Right. And that then allowed you to continue the journey of making this product.
Immediately I said, okay, I need this done. Okay, so we have been producing Spock and Kirk since last year.
Wow. Okay.
Yep, because I call them gap filler. Because we are a production company, we cannot have an empty space. We have to constantly produce something.
Yeah.
Okay, in between Data and Picard, we put one of them in.
Well, that allows you to pursue the kind of very specific passion projects.
Non-stop release.
Yeah.
Okay, we have to move on. We have to move quick.
Yeah.
There's so many figures to do.
Well, as a Star Trek fan, I feel like we're benefiting from that pace of production.
Yeah, and then you don't have to wait. TMP, probably by the time I have them on pre-sale, you probably get it within a month.
Wow, that's incredible.
It's more than halfway done.
Wow. And then, of course, what's been announced already, you have the Mirror Universe Spock,
Oh.
and then Mirror Universe Sulu.
Oh yeah, Sulu. No one ever seen that.
That is a unique. That's a
beautiful Zulu.
Yeah, that expression.
Yeah, so wicked.
Yeah.
I mean, oh man, this. You just looking at this, the first thing you come up to your mind is Uhura, McCoy, Kirk.
Yeah.
Right? It immediately come back. Okay,
Yeah.
all the memories come back.
Yeah.
That's what I want for my customers.
Mm.
I want them to smile when they look at them. That's what I saw.
Yeah, and for someone like me who's displaying these, I can also then appreciate the fabric of Mirror Universe Spock. Very different than anything that you normally see at 6 scale. It's going to look different under different light. It's the reason when you announce Q, for example, also a gown base. That's a distinct costume.
Yeah. Cannot be just uniforms.
Yeah.
Right? Star Trek is more than just uniforms.
Yeah.
There's something else. And the way I look at it, because the presentation of these figures will look a lot better when these figures are mixed into it. Mm. They look good as a group, but if you put a Blockutus next to it, it looks even better.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's like flipping through all the archival photos of the range of Star Trek, right? And what's available. Well, the presentation is also important because they come with display bases that you can arrange to kind of this transporter platform look, but you're also doing diorama pieces as well.
Yes.
So a first contact seat here. I know that's already for pre-order, a great way to display Picard. I also want to talk about this.
Oh.
This blew my mind that you said you were developing a holodeck arch from TNG.
Yes, Star Trek, right? I want to be a Star Trek museum in 1/6 scale. That means I cannot ignore this piece.
It's a brilliant idea. It's not just the bridge. It's such a crucial part of the storytelling, and it works just as a standalone thing. That's what I love.
Yes. For TNG, I think everybody will love this, beside a chair or whatever. Yeah. I mean, holodeck.
You can place it anywhere. They can be set in any part of the world and still be believable as if they're going on a holodeck adventure.
Yes,
they don't need to be the classic yellow lines. It doesn't need to be the fabric of the ship, the carpet of the floors.
Yes.
It can just work by itself.
Yes, correct. And then, of course, I mean, they're not static. They will have lights. I won't put lights into it. And it's just going to be a beautiful piece for any TNG fans.
Yeah, and I can't imagine developing that is easy. You're talking about having to develop tooling for large pieces as well. Big playset style pieces are hard to manufacture or expensive to manufacture.
Yes. We will look into it because I always think there can be some solution that I can find to reduce the cost somewhere. Okay, of course, quality will not degrade. Yeah. Okay, under those circumstances, I think I can find a way to have that done.
Wow.
Okay, there will be more diorama coming. I think in Chicago, people will see.
I'm so jealous of all the people out there at Mission Chicago this weekend who are going to visit the Exo 6 booth and see, what do you have, 30 some odd figures there on display?
Let's give this. Let them guess. They will see. They will see. I mean, it's going to be amazing. Yeah. It's going to be a really amazing show. Okay, I'm not selling figures there. I'm showing this museum over there.
Yeah, I mean it's why we love this world, because you're prototyping, you're making things, you're designing things, and you're sharing it with fellow Star Trek fans. We've said it before. It is a great time to be a Star Trek fan today, with all the new shows, with all the diverse style of shows, animated ones as well, and even go back into history, like the motion picture, the re-release in 4K.
Yes.
Yeah. Really, really cool.
These figures give me a smile. I think any Star Trek fans will have a smile when they look at them. I do. I do as well. I got a smile on my face right now. Yeah. Schubert, thank you so much for coming by and chatting and geeking out about Star Trek with me. Good luck at Mission Chicago, and hopefully we'll have you back in studio afterward. Check out some more of those prototypes and dive deeper into the world of 6 scale and Trek. Yes, thank you.
Yeah, it's a pleasure.
Thank you.